G'day YouTube, Range of Oz here. Quick video, because this one just passed my desk. Actually, it was in my sub stream on YouTube. Alpha Mega Sin was covering this, and I just watched his video, did a little bit of my own research. Activision Blizzard, you all know who it is, who they are. Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Hearthstone, all that good stuff. Has just purchased King Software. Candy Crush. I'm sure you all know who those are either because you play it, or you know someone who plays it, or you've been annoyed by a bajillion requests to start playing it by people in your Facebook friends list. Anyone who I might have annoyed with anything like that in the past, I apologize. So they have spent $5.9 billion. I feel like I should have had my pinky near my mouth. $5.9 billion acquiring this mobile games giant. That is apparently about $18 a share, according to what I've found on it. That is a huge amount of money. That is roughly $1.4 billion more than Walt Disney Company paid for LucasArts. This isn't a small amount of change. This is more money than most people make in a lifetime. And it's not a silly thing to do. Quite the opposite. Activision doesn't have a lot of mobile games. I think the only one that comes to mind is obviously Hearthstone, which is available on the mobile platforms for Apple and Android. What this means is that they now have experts on mobile gaming that they can use as a platform to launch a plethora of Activision mobile games. We could see everything from some of their old arcade games to some of Blizzard's library, the original Warcraft, now available on the App Store for $9.99, or free to play, which I'm sure people are cringing at, and buy rune shards to make your buildings build faster. I don't know if they're going to do this. I pray that they don't do that last one. But these are options they now have. And it also gives them so much more resources, cash, to play with. Because now every time you tap purchase on your phone to buy crystals or whatever in-game currency Candy Crush uses, or any of the King games uses, that money is now filtering to Activision, which means they can now spend more money on Call of Duty, more money on World of Warcraft, start making those games even bigger than they already are. Or they can reach into other platforms or even other realms. You know, they don't have ownership of any companies in Japan yet, or China, or, you know, that sort of thing. There's an option. They're not going to sit on their laurels, right? Alpha Mega Sin as was going through a few other things that they bought, and I realized that unlike other companies, EA, for example, they don't buy small companies and milk them for all they're worth and then close those productions down. They buy the biggest market share they can at that time, bring it under their banner, let them do whatever they want, as they've been doing with Blizzard and as they are apparently going to be doing with King, and Just rake in the billions. Just rake it all in. And then they spend it on the next big, massive thing. And they just rake the cash in. This is, on the one hand, possibly a good thing. Like I said, we could get the original Warcraft on mobile platforms. We could get a mobile version of Lord of the Storms, which would be great because I can't play that on my computer. We could get all this official Activision Blizzard stuff through the King platform. We could get these brand new, these old favorites from the arcade days, from the Atari days, from those early Nintendo days on the mobile platforms. They could be cheap, they could be expensive, they could be free. We don't know yet. These are options that could happen. However, Activision is now one of, if not, and I'm pretty sure they are the biggest games developer in the world. On planet Earth, on our little mud ball, 3 planets from the sun, Activision is now king of the gaming heap, which makes their latest acquisition quite fitting now that I think of it. Anyway, they now have access to a massive chunk of the market. Mobile gaming, console gaming, PC gaming. They have those locked down. There are still millions of people playing World of Warcraft. There are millions of people playing Hearthstone. There are millions of people playing Lord of the Storm. There are absolute ridiculous amounts of people playing all of the Call of Duty games. And they've also got the whole Toys to Life thing down with the Skylanders series. And now they have mobile games. This is just... They are massive now. They could theoretically have the resources to buy anybody. They could buy Konami. Please let that happen. They could buy Nintendo, Sega. There is almost no one really out of their price range now, because of the subscriptions on World of Warcraft, although they have been apparently going down, there are still a fair few people playing it. Because of all those people buying Call of Duty, and now because of all of those people pressing the buy crystals button on Candy Crush or whatever else King has, they've now got a massive market share. And there is almost nothing that can stop them now. I mean, they can afford to make a few bad decisions. It's not going to matter much. They have constant streams of money coming in. Even Destiny. That's picked up. People are getting back into that since the last expansion was released. They have so many assets now. They have such a massive back catalogue of games that they can pull in. And they're going into, with the Warcraft movie coming out soon. And I think there were rumours of a Skylanders Academy television show? I don't know if that's true. If someone does know, let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, they've just become huge. And, I mean, what's next, really? I mean, are they going to start buying up YouTube channels? I mean, they could. Your favourite YouTuber could soon be working for Activision. Probably not me, though. I think I'm a little tiny for them to even notice. But, this is what could happen. And it's incredible that it's gotten this far. I mean, this is very close to almost a monopoly. If you think about it, really. They've just, they've basically got 3 properties. They could build a hotel They could build 3 hotels. They've got the cash for it. It's just unbelievable. And you've got to believe that it's only going to get bigger from here. Like I said, they now have the resources. Square Enix has probably got it. Square Enix, in their minds, could have a for sale sign on it. Konami could have a for sale sign on it. Nintendo could have a for sale sign on it. All of these big budget gaming companies could have massive for sale signs on them now. Because Activision probably doesn't have a limit to their bank account at this point. They've got a gold credit card that has unlimited stamped all over it. And I don't see where they could possibly be stopped. What do you guys think? Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? Is Activision buying up King only going to lead to a brand new step, more games that we want to play, more of those classic games on the mobile platforms, or is this just one more big company that's just gotten way too big to sustain itself? Let me know in the comment section below. Like this video if you think that my rambling was actually very entertaining, and dislike it if you don't like me rambling on like this. Every little bit counts. And if you did enjoy it, think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps the channel out. Until next time, this is Ranger of Oz, signing out.